All right, guys, and we are back. I've been running the dozer for a couple days and did a lot of work off camera. Sorry about that. It's just so easy to get on it and one just start tearing around without worrying about setting up a camera, moving a camera, all that good stuff. So cleared a little bit over here on this side of the driveway, cleared a lot on this side of the driveway. There was a big mound right here beside the Mac tool truck. There was a tree stump in it, a couple other stuff. Leveled that all out, pushed all that dirt down the hill. A ton of wisteria and mess back there I really need to get at, but you know, stuff to come. Also did a lot on the other side of the house. We'll get over there in a second so you can see that. But yeah, quite a bit of stuff, quite a bit of a mess we still got to work through. A lot more junk to clear out of here. Finding so much scrap metal and just debris. Need to clear all that stuff out. Just old stuff from the farm, stuff that my dad threw down, and you know, just part of it. Also found that there's a tree down back here on top of a couple of my cars. Didn't even realize that tree had fallen, so we're gonna have to deal with that here before too long. But yeah, we cleared out that space all right through here, all this nice fresh dirt. And so we'll jump over to the other side of the house and take a look at what I cleared over there. Not sure if I showed this in previous videos, that I did knock this stump out finally. It was pretty easy to do with the dozer. That stump there still does not want to come out. And I finally got that stump dealt with. There's a couple more that are being stubborn, don't want to come out. This one here, and there's one right there. But cleared all this mess out. There are some trees right here I need to clear out, but there is a T-post and some fence material in there I need to try to recover first before I just plow it down with the dozer. Got all the mess off of this street light or night light pole here. I need to finish getting these wisteria vines off of there and get Duke Energy out here to replace that one. It is gone purple looking. I don't know how many of you have seen the failures of these street lights, the new LED street lights that are failing and turning like a deep purple instead of, you know, a soft white or a cool white or cool blue color. But that one has failed. Need them out here. So all this wisteria, all this big mess back here. Started pushing this stuff the other day. This all started off as just a pile of pine limbs from where I took the pine trees down around the brick house, because this was all pine trees all the way around the house. Should have burned it years ago, but I didn't, and then the wisteria got on it, so got quite a mess out here. Most of it is pretty decomposed though. It's pretty squishy. It doesn't usually take very long for pine to rot. As you can see from this limb right here, it's breaking up quite easily. So hopefully if I push all of this mess in one big old pile, it will rot up again, or I can finally get together and have a burn go and try to get this stuff taken care of and getting out of here and reclaim my backyard for the brick house. But that's basically all I've done so far, is this little bit over here and the other bit on the other side of the house. Haven't really done anything back here yet. That's to come. The main project I want to get started on is opening up the road that ran beside the brick house here and ran down to the pond. So that got closed up years ago when I cut timber and kind of let it just get overgrown. Well, back during I think the spring of this year, I walked down there with a little handheld Makita electric chainsaw and started clearing out the old trail, because it hadn't grown up too terribly in the middle part of it. Just a couple of smaller trees, probably no bigger around than a silver dollar, or a little bit bigger than that. That's going to be hopefully part of this video. Still need to try to figure out the camera setup to show you guys the dozer in action. Got plenty of junk to clear out along here. All this overgrowth, all this stupid wisteria. Wish my grandmother had never brought it on the property, but it's here now, so I got to deal with it. So basically this came all the way down and was a road all the way down through to the pond. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we're gonna have to bank this way through these young pine saplings, and I think right through there is where the mouth of the trail hooks up. I might redirect it to start here and just turn to the left to redirect. There is a little trail here where I'll walk down, and also where the deer walk through. Follow their little walking trail down through there. But I'm pretty sure it's not that much deeper in here to where that trail opens up. So actually at one point there were two, one this way and one over here, and they kind of had a cut through at the bottom near the pond where they crossed over each other. So hopefully that'll be today's video, is starting on working our way down there. We've already got some rotted trees down here. So I think this might be a good place of least resistance to try to knock through without getting into some larger, older growth pine trees. So it is a chilly fall day today, finally. Here we are in the beginning of November. It's 55 for a high today. I don't think it's gotten higher temperature than that. I think we still are at 55 last I checked. We are about, I think, 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point. So let's see if the dozer is going to start. It is quite cold natured, so it might take quite a bit to get it going, because it doesn't really want to start when it's 70, 80 degrees really well. So get up here and see if we can get it to fire off without too much fuss. All right, let's see how long this is going to take. Close. So not sure how good the footage is going to turn out of what I cleared today. I got all the way to the pond and all the way back up. Still got a lot of widening to do, a lot of removal of trees, a lot of stumps to dig, a lot of grading still to do. So we did fix the hydraulic issue for the most part. I think I need to go ahead and flush it again and put another filter in it because there was just a lot of junk getting built up on the filter. But now that we've got the hydraulics working, we have exacerbated the leaks. As you see, this cylinder is just pouring out right now, this main lift cylinder. We've got a ton of leakage going on, not good. The tilt on the 6-way blade, left and right, is leaking fairly well. This main lift on this side is leaking. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us. Now, thankfully, the left side of the machine is, for the most part, dry. That one has leaked, but it's not actively dripping, and this one is dry. So, never done any kind of hydraulics repair before. I'm gonna look into it and see if this is something I can do myself without having to take the cylinders off and take them to the machine cylinder shop and get them to redo them. It shouldn't be that complex. I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and it looks like it's basically changing seals and O-rings and things of that nature. The main thing is getting this collar here off. So I'm gonna look into that and see what we can do. Until then, I'm only running it for a little amount of time and then topping up my hydraulic fluid, so I do not run it low, as this machine, like just about every International, runs hydraulic and transmission fluid together. We don't want to burn up the transmission, and we don't want to burn up the hydraulic pump.